to our Northern Territory border. First time for both of us.
It is the second last state that I've been in. I mean, does that make sense? No. It's the second last state that I have not yet been into. Second last border crossing for me of Australia, and the last one will be Tassie.
We got a new battery. We've had to use that King's Jumpstart battery. Maybe every day we've used it so far in the last 2 weeks.
What's that?
The King's Start battery thing.
Gem.
Yeah.
Yeah, this battery's gone.
So all out with the old, in with the new.
The battery that was in here was a bit small, so I got something a bit bigger, a bit more capacity.
Nice.
It'll last us. Annika, where are we?
At the Hoochery Distillery.
Are you excited?
Very excited. It's been on my list to get some rum and whiskey tastings in since we started.
And there we go.
3 months in, I'm finally doing it. Very excited. That was a very easy checkpoint.
Yep.
Just drive on through.
And the road is instantly different. Look at that. How interesting is that?
Meet little bush rat, or some form of marsupial that looks like a big ass rat. We're camped here at Robin's Fall Campground. We're just spending the week trying to, I guess, waste a little bit of time till our car service, which is booked in Friday if the parts come. So as JJ and I are traveling, and spending a bit more time in nature, we're becoming more and more interested in, I guess, how do indigenous people survive with the land, and I guess, all the fruits and things we see on the trees, wondering whether you can eat it and if it's something they used. So we went and got ourselves a Bush Tukka book. It's quite basic so far, as in it doesn't cover all the details, so I think you need a bit of a collection of different books to see which ones give you all the information. But we did see that there's green ants, and we spotted the green ants at the waterfall at Robin Falls. So we're gonna go try them and see what they taste like. They're meant to have like a nice tangy citrusy flavor. Yeah, let's try them out. Yeah. Just trying to catch them. Really? Citrusy?
Yummy. That's really tasty.
Take them as hiking snacks. He's afraid of grabbing them.
You got this? Have you got one?
Yep.
Alright, wait. Okay.
Wow. That little thing packs a punch of zestiness. Oh, you're still alive, sort of.
Well, they say you just bite the back
You
off
bite the whole...
and then you're releasing.
Yummy. We should get the nest. So we won't kill anymore.
So the uses for these ants are not just for food, but for medicinal purposes. So the Aborigines used to eat these for sore throats and for headaches.
Well, I think so. For the medicinal purposes, they would actually get the nest and boil that in water, in a cloth, and then like squeeze out all the juices from the ants, and then they drink it as like a tea. And that way you get quite more of the zestiness for the sore throats. And then
Very tasty.
Yummy snack, very yummy snack. We finished our work for the week, and now this afternoon is dedicated to doing our hiking prep, because we're doing a overnight or 3-day hike, Tablelands hike up here in the Northern Territory. So just trying to sort out all the hiking gear, make sure we take what we need to take and leave what we need to leave. Morning. It's a bit dark still, you can't even see JJ's face, he's there, I promise. We started off nice and early, and we're doing the Tablelands Track over the next 2 to 3 days. So starting from Florence Falls, it's like a circular loop that runs through most of the waterfalls and attractions around Litchfield National Park. So rather than driving it, you can walk it and see all the attractions. So
yeah, exciting.
Excited. We haven't done an overnight hike for such a long time.
Finally getting into it.
Yeah, missed cave to cave, missed Noodle, the Bungle Bungles one. So finally getting it done in the Northern Territory. What a way to start it, JJ. Problem of the first people being on the track. So you gotta deal with these buggers. Can you see it? JJ walks straight into this thing. Oh, it's huge. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I walked right into it.
That's ugly. Note to selves that the Northern Territory is humid. We're like leaking.
Leaking is the appropriate term, yes.
We left the bags at the top of the link trail, just under the tree, while we walked down to Walker Creek rock pools and had a bit of a swim. But it is hot, hot, hot. Made it to camp.
Yeah, let's go for a swim. Let's go, 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 go.
Swim. After, what was the total today? 27 kilometers. I may have undersold kilometers to JJ to start with. So he wasn't a happy camper. Well, we've made it to the camp, and there's water, and that's all that matters, is there's water. So we can swim and we can top up the water bottles. Already went for a cool down. We'll go set up camp and then come back for some more water swimming sessions.
made a little friend. Look at his golden head. Maybe he'll keep the bugs away from me now.
The flies are bigger than him, JJ. Campsite for the night. Quite nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, probably the best one out of all the 3 ones we stopped at. Very cool. Let's go cool down. Day 3 on the Tablelands Track. It's the last day for us, so we're going to do about 13.5 kilometers back to Florence Falls where we left the car. Probably go for a quick swim and then back and see if the trailer's still there. All done. Finished with the overland or Tableland Track, sorry. Did a few, probably about 3.5–4 hours this morning, and then yeah, back to Florence Falls for a quick swim and on the road to camp. How'd you find it?
Yeah, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that one. It's nice because the scenery keeps changing. You've got grassy fields, and then you've got mountainous rocks, and then you've got tropical streams and palms and different birds, and yeah, it's really nice. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and then the nice little day areas you can go into to have a swim at the waterfalls is always good. So always good to be able to cool down and clean yourself off after a sweaty day of hiking. G'day guys. It's been a week of basically doing minimal, just working at camp while we try and wait for our services for the car in Darwin.
Still waiting on the parts, mind you.
Yes, so unfortunately that's been delayed an extra week. Was pushed back, been waiting on the parts to come from Repco, so pushed the service to this Friday coming up. But we thought instead of waste time, we're going to use the weekend, and we went hiking and did the Tablelands Track, which was quite a nice little track to do.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was really nice. I think I said this in one of the videos, but the scenery keeps changing and it's really nice.
Yeah, it does. And then the waterfalls, just to kind of dip off or having water at the end of the camp was quite good, because it gets very warm and very hot, and it's very warm just at camp as well. But basically, yeah, that was a highlight.
One thing to be mindful of is the cost. It is very expensive.
Yeah, that was quite a bit of a unexpected thing. So you've got to buy like your parks pass, which we have in WA, which is $60 per person. Which doesn't give you access to all the parks in the Northern Territory. And then to do the hike, you've got to pay $25 per day per person to do the hike that you're on there, plus $10 per person for the campsite. So you're probably doing $35 per person per night on the trail. There isn't anything that replicates the cost on the trail. Like there's no nice benches. The campground has like one metal platform to put your bags on, and that's it.
And it's shoddy. Moves around. Yeah, the cost does not justify what they've provided in terms of facilities. Even the signage to indicate the track is very poor. They've not put any effort in, so I don't know where that money's going, but it's not going to the Tabletop Track. Yeah,
but nonetheless doesn't mean don't do it. It just means, yeah, that was, I guess, like one of the
secret.
one of the flags of the Tableland Track. But the scenery in the track itself was beautiful, and the nature was beautiful. I think just be prepared when you're doing it of what the costs are and involved with it. And saying that, we didn't see a ranger at all throughout the whole part. And even places like Wangi Falls is very popular. Like the bathrooms half the bathrooms don't even work. There's one operational toilet that was an absolute mess, and there was hundreds of people in that area, just in like the 2 or 3 hours we were there. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's happening there, but I guess, yeah, if you're going for the beauty of the nature, that's still there and that's looking good, so just go for that reason. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week, hopefully with an update on what's happening with the car.
Pray for us.
Yes.